Mark check 1 2. We're going live. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Psych. Alright, so came in a little bit late today, but whatever time we have is more than enough. I can hear my echo. I think we're still good. Alright, let's just get going. Alright, let's go do this real quick. I think all of this is grouped. Oh, what is I doing here? Oh, this is some strategy. I saw a trade yesterday that strategy. I mean, it was okay. We still went up, just not yet ready. So it's okay. We're just gonna delete all that. And who's still on here? Oh, that was just a forecast that I had. Alright, let's go to the daily real quick. That's all we're gonna do. Just so I wanna see what happened yesterday. So that was the previous day high. That's the highest we got. We got to go, and that's the previous day low. We just swept below it. We failed to sweep yesterday's high, previous day low, and then we have some low here that we seem to be heading towards, right? So all daily low right there. So pretty much that's all we need. I'm just curious what's happening on the weekly. So this week has taken out that previous week high. Well, since we're here, you might as well just put it there. Previous week high, where is it? I can't remember because I stopped doing y'all. So the monthly has been bullish, man. for just 21 days. That was good. And we just came from, this was a bearish candle that was just reversed. And anyway, we're looking good here. I don't think I need that previous week level, but I'll just have it there. Looks good. And let's go to the 4 hour. What do we have here? We are trading sideways, as you can see. The highest high of this range is that one right there, and this is the low, so we are in between this range. So are we looking to take these lows, or are we coming to some sort of, so this is what I was suspecting, that fair value gap that would keep it, you know, respect it and go up, but seems like it did act as support. This shot up and then it just reversed, so I'm thinking this 4 hour low is being targeted, and then after we take that 4 hour low, maybe these lows here, and there's also another low there. And that's it, guys. I just go to the 1 hour and we just wait for this candle to close, and that will let us know if we are messing, if we have something today. This, we're going sideways here. So you may people, I don't know how you're making money here, but on lower time frames probably. And we're done with the analysis. That's all. So now just wait for this candle closure, and then we'll have that previous, the 11 a.m. high, pull this to around 3 p.m. Yeah, I'll have to do that one more time because I don't want to see these levels on my whatever. So let's just do that real quick. I don't want to see any of this level, so I'm gonna just do it again. I have 5 minutes, more than enough. So let's go back. I don't want to see any high time levels on. I can leave the previous day high and low, that's okay, but the rest I don't want to see on the lower time frame. So where were we? I did mark that previous, wait a minute. So I'm curious then, what are these ones from today? Alright, let's go do that again real quick. I should have checked that before we started. So I did the previous day high and low. Quite of a routine by now. Previous day high, come on. Previous day high, previous day low, and then I did that all daily low over there. And then I just went to the weekly and I pointed out this previous week high here. And then went down to the daily, and then what do we do? Went down to the 4 hour, and I did mark Mr. Aesthetics. I did mark that previous 4 hour low right there, where I'm thinking that we gonna be smashing that previous 4 hour low, and then we're Gucci. Go down to the 1 hour, or we gotta wait now for this level to close in the next 4 minutes. We're good. So I'm thinking this is gonna be the previous, that's gonna be the 1 hour high, the 11 p.m. 11 a.m. I don't know why I say p.m. It's, and this should be changed to 11 a.m. It's not 11 p.m. I've been putting 11 p.m. but it should be 11 a.m. I'm sorry for that. Save as. So I have to do another one here. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do number 1 so they can all be up there. 11 a.m. high. So where is this? 11 p.m. No, it's 11 a.m. my guy. So I've been wrong on that one. 11 a.m. high. Save us. I use it a lot, so let it just be up there. 11 a.m. high. Save, and then we're gonna do the same with the 11 a.m. low as well. 11, so yeah, let it be up there. 11 p.m. low. Let's change that to 11 a.m. low, and we're actually done with the analysis, so we're just waiting for that whatever to close. 11 a.m. low. Save that. So that's 11 a.m. high. Awesome. And then if that's the low, that's gonna be 11 a.m. low. So we'll have to wait to get the definite low. So but you get the gist of it. So what we do now is go delete these ones. We don't need them more. And I'm actually okay, 2 more minutes. There's a couple of things I don't need anymore. Change instead of delivery. These ones I should put them at number 2 because I use them a lot. The other block I use that a lot. 1 hour high. I'll let that one in case I want to trade another high and low. Rejection block, I don't do that no more. It will be something like this. Maybe with gold we can revisit that. Stop loss, SMT. Yeah, okay, we're good. So the next thing we do, let's go down to the 5 minutes. Or pretty much, no, not on this side. So this one stays on the 1 hour. And that's what we're waiting for. So in the next 40 seconds we'll see what we can do. So what I'm thinking, this looks like we might get a really nice long, but who knows. But what I'm thinking is we can come take this lows, which is the previous 1 hour high, 1 hour low, and the previous 4 hour low as well, and then pretty much seek to come to this high where there's a very huge fair value gap in there. Now that makes sense to me. This 1 to 3 hours which have been bearish, maybe seek to take advantage of that retracement. Hopefully it's gonna be from somewhere here, but there's that old daily low too over here. So if we can go up and then come down, that would be nice. Like get a setup here, go and then get another one to come down. Oof. Could be one of those days, right? So the new candle just opened and we have our 11 a.m. high and our 11 a.m. low. So we just chill and see what's gonna happen here. No, this stays on the 1 hour always. So now let's wait for either side to be taken and then see if we can get our pattern. If we get whatever, it's all good. If we win, it's all good. So our equity here is looking 125. 4 bands away from our equity high, which is something I'm willing to see the growth of that. Whatever, we've been there for quite a while. So this is the 1 minute. Let me see what it looks like with the EMAs. EMAs are 50 crossed 200. I usually like if I'm taking a long for 50 to be above 200. Yep. So if this could stay like this and then we kind of trade up and then get in sync with all these, let me see what the daily candle looks like. The daily candle is red, so I also like taking my setups. If we are bearish, I also like to get those bearish setups, but we've kind of moved too far. We've already taken a low here. So if we were like somewhere up here and then it traces back, it takes that previous 1 hour high and then I get a short entry, it's usually more of promised for us to go towards an old daily low. So for now we still have this one. I don't know if they're willing to come take this one too, but we'll see how that goes. So I need those levels on this side as well. The 11 a.m. low, I just need to know where the low is at. 11:56, so right here. And then that's just for demonstration purposes. And then let's see where the high is at. Okay, we're good. So we take that away. That seems to be that. No, the high is this one right here. Pull that to just 1 p.m. on this side. And now we just have to wait. And here's the boring part. Waiting. Come on. Waiting. Waiting. I'm thinking I should change these lines to anyway, it's okay, we can still stay black or whatever. So I'm gonna get rid of this EMA. That just tells me, and this is the daily candle here. So if we can just retrace, that's the lowest low. If we can retrace to around here and then shoot down, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Leave those equal lows like that. That'll be Gucci. So I'm gonna put an alert here. I wanna go see what the other guys are doing. Add an alert. So let's open another trading view. Just like a hack if you cannot, if you don't want to spend a lot more on the subscription. For our low is right there. If they take out this 4-hour low, should we get like a retracement before coming to take this one and this one? Because man, this leg here, we are deep into that discount. So on our way up, the half of this week could also be a nice target. I don't think I'm gonna wait that long. Let's just do it since we got some time. I would just do a line right there, the half of that 4-hour week. This is now me starting to overanalyze, which is something I don't need, but we got some time, so I might as well do it. 4-hour week EQ, and it's taking the whole which happens to be, what's this here? That's quite a level over there. Let me have it on the top. Yeah, something like that. And we're good. I don't think we should mark anything else. So this looks good. The fact that we have this huge fair value gap here. What is that? Is that a CBB? So I think this is a nice pool to come into, and probably to that fast area right there, which is an inverted 1 hour, the first one. So if I have to mark, maybe I should just mark that one, 1 hour inverted. And I like when those things are in blue, a little bit dark. Do I have anything saved so I don't have to keep on and then change it to blue? Blue. Okay, we've taken that low. Inverted. I like the fact that we've taken that low. Then now what we need is to see a 5-minute order block confirmation, and this is in the 5 minutes. So I'm gonna mark this fair value gap here. Again, we look bearish. We are very bearish. So this is just me looking for a retracement back here. Maybe we've taken out that 4-hour low and also a 1 hour low right there. So hopefully we can get something nice. Let's see. What about these guys? What they doing? Capital US100. US500 on this side. US30 on that side. So they've all taken the previous 1 hour, but that's not important. Let me just stick on this side for a little while. So when I have like high time frame, drawings on one side and then lower time frames drawing on one side, it seems to just, you know, it looks clean. So yeah, I'm just focusing on those high time frame levels, and then here I'm looking for my entries. That's it. And then everything can just blend together if the setup works. Because what I've seen, doesn't matter what analysis you do, man. If the trade is still this whatever predisposed to go either way, to go either way, there's nothing we can do about that, is there? I don't think so. Hopefully we get a good win today. Hopefully we get a good one today. Where's that TP? And we just going down, man, like crazy. So clearly the next target looks like that old daily low over there. So maybe if we take that low, we can get a nice retracement back, because I think this daily candle has quite moved. So looking at the longest candle within, maybe say this range, will be this one. So let's go. We have like 600 points, if that's what they're called. And if I take what we've done so far, we've done like 442, so pretty much looks like an average of everything. And we're about to take that old daily low, nice target. So I think we have time to draw here on the previous 1 hour low, 11 a.m. low, 11 a.m. high, and all of them you can see have a fair value gap just there. So we had a long the day before yesterday, we had a long yesterday, we're still gonna have another long today, so that would be like 3 back-to-back winning days, right? Yeah. So a low and a fair value gap, a low, not really. So we'll be watching this to see if they kind of are doing the same thing. So this is what we want, man. They're down, and then so they never go to that 11 p.m. high. Only US100 yesterday did trade above that high. This one still never did get above that high. So this is one of those trades where you enter, you're in profits. If you don't pay yourself, if you don't break even, you see your profits go and they take you out. Those suck. So I think it's just good mentally to prepare for, if you're not gonna pay yourself, if you're not gonna break even, if you're not gonna, you know, reduce your risk, then you have to be willing to weather out losing your gains and taking a stop loss. Because what happens if you pay yourself a little bit, you reduce your money making power, right? If it finally goes and hits TP, instead of making like 3R, you can end up making 1.5 R. So I think it's a good gamble. And we have now taken out that old daily low. What about this, guys? Let me see. Do I need to put that? Oh yes. What is this date? 25th. This one has already taken. Ooh yeah, yeah. This one seems to have done a lot. It's taken so many lows. 1, 2. It's taken 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. How about this one? 1, 2, 3. 3 at least. Nah. You might need to take this one, maybe. Old daily low. Which will mean nothing, I'll still. Okay, we'll be watching. Alright, let's go back to US100. And so far my bounce zone is this. See this up candle here? Which again, I don't want to make the same mistake I made yesterday, so it will be all these 3. So they look like dojis, I don't know, but since they're green, to me I just take them all as bounce zone right there. I hope we can form another one down here, because this is just too far. What are we looking at? Because now I'll be forced to hold on to my TP a little bit longer. That's 0.67, so I might just need to hold a little bit to at least 1:1 or 1:1.5. So maybe form another one here. Now I like these 2 down candles. If we close above that, that is something I'm looking. I just need to go back and see. The moment we had like a change of state in delivery, which in this case will be just closing above that open price with on the 5 minute. If just touching that line is enough for an entry, instead of me having to wait for us to close above. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with having confirmation. So there again, we do have like a 5 minute fair value gap. I need to mark that, because if we close above, then it can be used as support, at least within this time zone, whatever, from now to 11. So I think the best order block would be to wait for closure above there. That is something else that I'm thinking to add in my rules. The problem is sometimes it's so long, like it's all the way up here, so you end up missing a really nice good trade. So for now, let's just stick to the first one. Furthermore, that 1 minute breaker, well, the last up before we shut down is way above here. So if we close up here, then we'll have confirmed at least 3 things. 2 on the 5 minute. That 5 minute will be inverted, and then the hold up, wait a minute, what was I looking at? It's just 1. Okay. So let's keep waiting, man. Let's keep waiting. I'm getting cold. I need to put on a sweater here. Or I like my top though. I'll just turn on the heater. Give me a second here. Alright, I'm back like I never left. I don't know if you can hear the sound. I have that old heater that works well anyway, but it kind of consumes a little bit of your electricity. 4 views already. Thank you. Man, there's a day I got like 100 views. I was like, what's happening? And then from that day I thought, oh, I made it, man. Coming the next day, bro, we just went back to and I think the guys who come in, people have subscribed, maybe just for support, but they want nothing to do with this. But you know, it's also kind of fun watching someone succeed, honestly. I don't know, I think it makes you feel good, right? So when we start making that money, man, you'll see how many people will come in here just to watch you do good. Well, I used to do that a lot. Go watch successful people on YouTube. Makes you feel good, right? But when it's time to do what they're doing to be successful, now you don't want nothing to do with that. Yeah, so this is kind of what I would like. If we can come and take this low and then we shoot up, then I'm thinking that would be nice. So for now we just chill. I don't want to overthink. If we get a setup, we're in. If we not, we're in. Knowing too much is not good for your health. Like this thing, I don't even think I need the previous day high and the previous day low. All I need is just that 11. Anyway, but it's good to kind of see all that daily candle is doing though, because now I can tell it's kind of gone enough. Needs to retrace a little bit, and then we can see the previous candles there. You see they had all these retracements, so there's a high probability that this one might do the same too, right? Or it could be one of those that just plows down and just sticks there. So we do have this fair value gap on the daily, right? That was kind of traded to down, but now we have kind of entered into what was established before. So should be getting some sort of resistance over there. So I don't need that anyway. I don't need that at all. It's too far anyway. Now we do have a breaker here as well. This last down candle before we shot up. We could have used this one, but since this down candle is well within this two, I'll just use that. So low, high, lower, low. Maybe we could see a retracement. I don't know if it's gonna be today to that area to keep going down. Maybe they can wick through and just leave the body within that range and then keep going down. So we crossed at 50, crossed 200 at 10:23 a.m. I haven't seen quite a nice retracement. Maybe this one. So if I still trust in this strategy, this is what I'll be waiting for. So I'll be in front of my charts from whatever, waiting for a cross. So this is 10:24. Then I wait for retracement that comes to at least between. It traces all the way to at least between 50 and 200. Usually likes the one that come to 200, but in this case that was the breakout, and then this one probably down would have been my trigger to enter this trade. My stop loss above the 200 if I want to keep holding for longer, so then just aim for 1:3. So my aim will be way down here, but if I put my stop loss above there, I think I would have gotten my 1:3 already. But if you backtest and then you try to do something like this, you get stopped out so many times. But pretty much, if it's broken away, it's not really supposed to come back here. It just hurts, man, when it breaks away and then comes, wicks you, and then keeps going the other way. So I kind of stay away from those small whatever. But I feel like this strategy, we can just settle for 1:1, 1:1.5. It might work out for you, and then maybe try look for 2 trades. Easy to say than done. It's just maybe not feasible. For sometimes that retracement happens, and then the whatever, when it breaks down, it just moves too far, like it just keeps going. So if you only took 1:1, that kind of makes you feel some type of way. So still collecting a lot of data on this strategy. Then we'll see if we need to, maybe bounce to something else, or I don't know what changes we need to make. For now, I think we're doing just fine with this one. Let me have it in the middle. This is what I start doing when I start getting bored. Just start drawing. So we are very bearish, man. We are extremely bearish. This could be one of those days where it just keeps going down. It just keeps being one-sided. This was the open. Seems we went up and then came down. If you can get an entry around here with a nice stop loss, then easy said than done, huh? So what are we likely to do now? I like this. If we can have that one through pass, that would be nice. I wonder if we have another 5 minute. Yes, we do. That looks good for me. With me. today I have time, so I can babysit the charts a little bit. Hopefully we're done by 1 p.m. It's now 12:23. That 5 minute still intact. So what I'm gonna do is hold up. So this candle just tapped in and now we're running away. So on the 1 minute, this is now my current bounce zone over here. Those last two up candles. So if we can get just one through pass, that would be so nice. We've traded below, that's fine. So at the touch of that entry, man, we are in. So if that's the reversal now, we can get a very nice return. But from what I'm seeing, we are very bearish. Very bearish. What these fellas doing? My people, what you doing? Nothing still going down, 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 down. Let's mark that previous 4-hour low. And this one too. It's a weird sound. My brother, we're still going down. We are still going down. So we just keep being patient. This is nice. It's also like a green candle. Me like this, me like this. We have a 15-minute fair value gap over here. It's gonna be a problem. So, I'm currently back testing this month, the month of May, and I think that should be enough data to just go and revise this strategy. Try to, what's the word? I don't know, I can't remember, but try to refine it completely, because 20 to 25 data sets should be enough. I'm thinking that I might need to add another strategy, and just add it to this one, because I like this one. But after I refine it, it seems like we're only gonna be taking a few trades a week, maybe 1 or 2. So I'm thinking to go and try out that supply and demand thing. I think those guys are killing it. I might go check out Sally's Advice or Dollar Exchange and just see what's really going on with them, because they've been killing it for years now. Especially, I know about Dollar. They've been doing it for years now, consistent. So we might pivot a little bit, not going to another ICT strategy, but just going to like someone else's strategy as a whole, and then just let this one sit. I like it, honestly. I really do like it. I feel like we've done some really good advancements on it, and it's too hot now. Hi. Anyway, I am excited, man, for what the future holds. I'm really excited for what the future holds, because I know one thing: consistency does pay, man. Alright, so I'm really excited for what the future holds. Now in this case, the best one to wait for change instead of delivery would be this high here, but this is also 5 minute. Actually, let me do it this way. Since I have it there, let's just do it this way. Don't I have the CSD somewhere? There we go. If we close above that level, but we do have like a 5 minute candle here, also work well for us. So on the 1 minute we do have like that fair value gap, so if we close above it we have like an inverted, which is good. So pretty much our bounce zone now is this down candle here, so we're getting better value as we go. So once we close above here, I mean we're in. I'm gonna take that trade and then let's see if we can keep adding on to this. And this is one of those that also has like a 15, so we do have a 1 minute down candle, we have a up candle right there, we have a 5 minute, which is not really, doesn't have a swing high, but maybe this one up here, and then we also have a 15 minute. So the one that we had yesterday maybe didn't quite work, but we'll see. I checked out other YouTuber called Tanja Trades. Let me go see if she's doing something. I think she was kind of the same thing. Is she live as well? No, she's not live. Alright. Alright. I would like this thing. Okay, I think we have a trade here. 12:30. So once we close above this on the 5 minute, man, we guns blazing. We are guns blazing, guns blazing. So get ready to rumble. Get ready to rumble. Let's get ready on this side as well. Looking good so far. My stop loss is gonna be just below here. I just need this 5 minute candle to close bullish. Until then, me not doing nothing. Now, if we shoot up so much, so that's the last up before we shut down, and now seems like we've closed above it. That's already grounds for an entry, but I need to see this 5 minute candle close, because this can easily be, because see, we are bearish, at least in this section we are bearish. So if I do see at least a 5 minute strong candle, which doesn't mean so much, but if we can just close above a previous 5 minute open price, just close above there, then that gives me some enough, belief to think that we can have like a sustainable reversal. So I like that. That's good. Looking at the 1 minute here, so I do have this as an entry zone. I also have this one here as an entry zone as well, and then we have this huge one here, which seems like that's what we're gonna be using. So we got like three of them. Hold up, what am I doing? Go to the 5 minute, 2 minutes 55 seconds, still not doing nothing. Before that would be me just hitting orders here and then hoping that works. Now I really need to see that confirmation first. I need that to close very strongly. So I like this setup, looks good. No fair value gap down here, so I'm thinking we can have a tighter stop loss. Two more minutes to the closure of this 5 minute, still do nothing. I'm wondering if I can have the 5 minute on this side now that we know the 1 hour is already done whatever it's doing, so I don't have to switch between. I think that's clever if I did this, don't you think? No. And then this can stay on the 1 minute for now. So 1 minute 55 seconds. This is also another entry zone, so if we close above that, we can take this one and then have, where would I have my stop loss? Everything is pretty much balanced here, so there's no fair value gap. So this could be a walk in the park where if we start coming down, we'll just slide through, or everything is balanced, so it's like a pillar and just acts as a nice, whatever, a nice holding zone for price to keep going up. So we have this 1, 2, so let's go to the 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So I'm thinking we can use the big one here, since we are all the way up there now. Let's just use the big one. That's okay. But that'd be nice if we use this one. We could get a better value. So far we have 54 seconds, and I'm thinking that we are good here. So I am ready. Wait a minute, what do we have? Now the 5 minute. We have that 5 minute fair value gap. It would be nice if we closed above it and then use it as support. So what we can do is, I'm still gonna enter and then see once we close above there if we are gonna be retesting this, and then maybe I could do another entry with half the risk. So this closes in the next 17 seconds, so I'm thinking that I'm about to go guns blazing on that one. So there we go, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm taking that trade. All right, I know I hit buy. There we go. So my stop loss, I'll just have it down there for now. Hopefully we don't need to come back down here, because if we do, I don't see what's gonna be holding price here, unless on the 1 minute that fair value gap over there, which is now inverted. That's all I can see as a gate. So we are in this trade. Let's see how that goes. If we get swept, that's okay. So we do have like a, I'm gonna take this back a little bit just so we can. The other thing we could do is the OTE. Let me get rid of those lines. Extended price, get out of here. See this recent low and the recent high, the OTE, we can do some more entries. We can even just do like this lowest low. If it wants to come down to that optimal trade entry around that 0.5 to 0.62 area. So what I'm gonna do is, let me do some small entries. So I'm risking like 50 bucks on this other side. I can do some extra like $10 entries, and maybe add like 2 or 3. So even if we get clapped, I mean, if we lose, I'm still within my risk parameters, because we also have to take care of our equity. It's not just winning. Let me represent this side where we really entered, which was kind of above, just somewhere there. And I think we did on this candle, right? So my entry looks something like this. My stop loss is way up here. So let's see what we're looking at. We're looking at 1:2, 1:5, which is just fine. And I'm thinking if we take these highs, we are likely to take these highs too. I'm just curious, what else is up here? Nothing. So I'll just take my full TP up there and just be happy. But I'm thinking this is one of those days that just keep shooting up. So looking at the daily candle, I'm now believing that that's the low of the day. That's where my stop loss is at, and we can get a retracement back, kind of what we've seen with these previous daily candles here. Retracement, 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 retracement. So probably at least to somewhere here. So I'm just gonna have my hard TP over there. Hopefully this works, so we can get at least one win for the week. Now let me concentrate on adding a little bit more. Once we reverse, once this becomes inverted. Now we are leaving a fair value gap here. Hopefully, I hope it stays open, but I'm thinking they're gonna come and use it and shoot up. So on my entries so far, I'm still keeping my stop loss down there, because all I'm doing, I'm just adding some more value to the current entry. So I'm curious what I really, 3%, that's a mistake. No, that is too much, my friend. That is not clever. I'm gonna buy a little bit here. So what am I'm buying, let me reduce that. It's too, what the hell am I doing? 1.24%. okay, that's okay. I know I would have made a lot more, but if it came to take me out, I would have taken more than I'm willing to risk. So yeah, my most important mission is to take care of my equity. So I just got rid of greed like that. We're not doing that greedy nonsense. So before, man, wait a minute, okay, so I'm okay with that. Risking 1.24 is okay. So now this is the 5-minute candle that's just about to close in the next 30 seconds. Now I think I should go to the 1 minute, and at the touch of that 5 minute, which is this one, I should add some more. I think I'm gonna do that, just a small bit. In this case, I'll just do like half of that, 20. So did that 5 minute close? It's closing the next 9, 8, 7, 6. So this is gonna be inverted. So I'm anticipating that this is gonna be like a support zone. So retest to keep going up. But then again, we still have like a 5-minute fair value gap down here. So we're likely to come down there. I don't know. If we do, that's okay. What time is it? So there we go. I wanted to add a little bit more at the touch of this one. My stop loss is still way down there, so I'm ready to trick. Once we enter, did we touch it? No. I need us to go in there, touch it. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did touch it. So I should have entered. That's okay. I wasn't sure if we touched that box, but we did. So that should have been an additional entry, but we're still good. So probably they leave this one open. So I'm gonna hide this here. That's the current trade we are in. So we can see the charts well. So now we already know this is inverted, so I'm just gonna pull that to the side. And seems like we also leave in another fair value gap there. So maybe just keep it. This looks good. Hopefully we hit TP. 4-1 is to 4. I was hoping that, we'll get a retracement from somewhere here. Seems like we did, honestly. What was I doing? No. Hold up. Wait a minute. I needed this 5-minute candle to close before I can take a trade. Otherwise, that right there would have been my trigger. That touch of that candle, or on this one, the touch when we closed above it, the touch of this candle. But the 5-minute candle closed at 12:30, and all this is below 12:30. So 12:30 is pretty much. Hold up, wait a minute. The order block was confirmed quite a. What was I doing? Oh, this is 12:30 to 12:35. Okay. Alright, seems we are coming back to retest that area. If we do, I will enter a little bit. I will add a little bit more. If not, this right here, I've already talked about this signature where they don't allow a formation of a fair value gap. So I kind of call that area a balanced price area. So it acts as a strong support and resistance. So think of it as painting. So this painter went up, down, up, down. So this is like a balanced area. So this should be also some support area to add some more, but that's on the 1 minute. Now if we touch that thing again, I'm gonna give it another shot. So let me just have it on the, it did retest actually with the 15-minute candle. So we have equal highs there, and this right here is going to be a problem. Hopefully 1250 will just plow through that. All right, so let's just watch price now. Really nice reversal. Them guys doing the same thing. I wonder if they have a better setup. I will review that later, but we're all now on the same page. Remember, we have this huge 1 hour fair value gap over there, and the same one here too. I'm going back to that setup right there. So pretty much I'm thinking that's a pool they want to get into. How far they'll go, I don't know. Which is why I'm thinking if we take these highs, we might go up a little bit more, but I haven't had a winning trade, so I'll just take everything out there. I don't think, but I'm thinking it's gonna want to go up high a little bit if we don't just reverse right now. It's now 12:44. Hope 1250 works for us today. I wonder what 1250 did yesterday. Did it go down or up? I think it went up. Doesn't matter. So we have a fair value gap here, and I think I'm gonna put that on the side and highlight that one. I like observing this 5 minutes, at least within the hour. And we have another one down here. So I think this 1 minute, whatever, that was a fair value gap. So anybody who was aggressive, you used it to go up, you know. But that's not me, man. Me have to wait for a confirmation. Me have to wait for a confirmation. If we get into that inverted, it's the same level as that new 5 minute. If we touch it again, I'm gonna add a little bit more. And if we come down here, I'm still gonna add a little bit more. If I lose, that's okay. I'm still within my risk parameters, my risk whatever appetite for the day. So because I'm just adding like what, 10, just a little bit, a little bit. That needs to be half of that. So we're still trying to find, you know, ways, I don't know, to just, I don't know. On the days we're winning, man, we need to like load and load and load and load. But then again, we have to be okay with reducing risk. I still don't see why I should reduce risk. Well, we have this 5 minute that we know price can easily come into. Come down and touch that. I'm gonna be entering some more, and when we come here, I'll add some more. Let's go, baby. Come on. Okay, we ready? Let me make sure. Okay, we're good here. My stop. Where is my stop loss? Don't be sleeping. Come. You know what I should have done? I should have put like a pending order. So this side is taken care of. So buy limit right there. All right, so I've added a little bit more. What are we risking now? 2%, that's okay. And then I'll add a little bit more down here if we come down there. And I'll just do like 5 units for this one. But if I order, let me see how much I'll be risking. $0.24, that's okay. Do we watch it from the 5 minute or do I watch it from the 1 minute? Doesn't matter. We are up $1,000. Holy Jesus. We are up $1,000 on this demo. So if we win this trade, we are going back to our equity high and plus a little bit more. We might make it to no. Unless this was like 4,500, we might make it to 130k, but we're not playing that game now. Prop practice. Hey, what time is it? Oh, there we go. So let's go down to the 1 minute so we see what 1250 is gonna do, which is coming in 16 seconds. So hopefully that 1250 just shoots us up. So in 12 look at this 1250 madness. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Do not go down, go up. 2, 1. 1250. Doesn't done. It wasn't so dramatic this time. Sometimes it just, because we do have this 5 minute fair value gap here, and this is like a strong, could be a strong support resistance area. So I was hoping that 1250 would just plow through it. But let's see how this goes. These guys are not willing to go up. Why? Their daily candle is looking like this. I think this is what I'm gonna do. There's this whatever indicator here that we can see what the daily candle is doing right there. Whatever, we don't need that. It's too close anyway. So currently we are, I don't like to see that, man. We've done 1:6.9, 0.69, 1:0.69. Hopefully we finish this by 1 p.m. because what we're doing is just retracing into the previous daily candle, and pretty much that's what I be trading. That's what I'm looking for every day, and I think we've done a lot already. But we're still going up, so let's keep being whatever. So on this side I have like $30 something. Now we're going down, brother. That 1250 didn't do it for me, man. I needed to see like a bounce to the upside, but it's all good. It didn't quite do it for me. That right there is gonna be a problem. Okay, I'm just gonna put this 11 AM low. It's kind of noisy. I'll have it like somewhere there. We know that's what we traded below it. So briefly touch that 5-minute fair value gap, and if we come down here, but then again, time 1250. So if we still start play in here, and then it gets to, you know, the close of the day, like 2:45, and we're still in here, I'm gonna close this trade. I don't know, not, to me it just feels like it's still gambling, you know. If the market closes and your trade is in there, it could easily, when we opens, it could gap up or just keep going from where it's gonna leave, you know. keep going from where it left, but we also know that we could also gap down, because I don't know. So I don't like seeing this, man. Hopefully I thought we will go up, because now what we know with 1250 is it can shoot up and then come down, leaves a fair value gap, retrace into that fair value gap, and then just keep going down, because maybe this day wants to close strong bearish. So these guys are back to bearish, back to red, but back to down. But I've already submitted to this setup, so we leave it alone. So we've seen the potential of 0.6. Potential of 0.69. Bruh, was that where I entered this trade? Why you lying? Why you lying? My entry was where is it? Yeah, just above this candle here. That was the entry. And which candle was it? This one here. Right there. So we probably have done some more. 0.9, close to 1 hour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock it so it's not moving around, and then let's hide this. Now this is that 1250 crap, because what I'm seeing here is already a setup to go down. 1250 hit around where 1250 will be this candle here, right? 1250. I still wouldn't take that short anyway, so we're good. 1250 what PM. And then shot up to shoot down. So we have the last down candles before we went up and shot down, and then we have this fair value gap. Yeah, that could be a strong recipe to go down. So hopefully this 5 minute can hold price if we come down here, or maybe I don't know, because that right there is a setup in itself, like a macro setup. So looking at some even just having that stop loss right there is okay. If it comes up this far, I think that's gonna be a failure, and then probably maybe aim for, what am I doing? No, aim for that 5 minute fair value gap. That's a very 3 minutes to 1 PM. I'm guessing that's just all we have for today. The best thing honestly will be just to close with what we have right now, or let's see if we can shoot up a little bit, but are we gonna get up here? I don't know. That was just something I was watching. $12.50. That's a macro right there. Macro time. That presents a very nice setup here. Down, up, down. And we do have like a 5 minute. Not really. So these are some of the days that, looking at my journals, I ended up forcing these trades and I took losses. And if I would just have closed with just a little bit of profit, my win rate will be a little bit high. Because I want to step away from that thing of hoping that a trade works. Once you start hoping, it's time to close your trade. Hope is not a very nice, what do I say? It's not a very nice trait to have in this field, honestly. Yeah. Hope. Anyway, I hope it works. Anyway, whatever loss I put in there, I'm willing to, to risk it. But as you can see, that setup is working out okay. That's like that 1 minute setup. It looks nice. Very nice, very straightforward. I've seen this a couple of times. They don't happen every day. So as I said, hopefully this remains as see, we even gapping down. So I hope that remains, that acts as like a strong strong support. Otherwise we are in the way of this move. So remember, we were very bearish, but since we left that fair value gap there, this could be a retracement too. Now, is it smart to add a little bit more? I don't think it is. Time is up. If this would have happened at least before 12:50, then maybe I would have added a little bit more. But now, since it's past 1 p.m., my cut off trading time, unless I'm already in a trade, then no more adding. But that would be a nice place to add a little bit more. So that setup right there was a quick one, was a quick shot. So if that's your thing, that was a nice quick shot. I should have just left it right. So the formation of that fair value gap, that's your entry. The stop loss doesn't have to be all the way up here. It can just be, because normally during this time, that 12:50 whatever, we just touch that fair value gap and run away. I've seen this a couple of times. If we did come up and close above here, then the probability of this setup working is kind of low. So that would have been a quick 2:3, man. I think that's the advantage of trading these macros. You just get to your point real quick. You get to your I don't know. Do I leave this thing running or what do we do? That was a strong up candle. Typical retracement from this 15-minute fair value gap here. I was hoping that 12:50 momentum would shoot up and negate that resistance level over there. So we are on our last second, I'll call this the second last line of defense, the 5-minute fair value gap. The last defense would be this down candle, and the last defense will be the half. The half right here. So once we see a body close below that half of this down candle, then yeah, there's a high probability they will keep going down. But as long as bodies stay above that half, I think we're good. So now that's the this one has added a little bit more. So how much we're risking now? 2.5%. Hey, it's too much. 2.5 is too much. The maximum I want to do is 2%, and maximum, like the typical maximum, is 1.75%. Well, it's still better than 3% what we had before. So the best thing to do right now will be to reduce that risk. But I'm still leave it. This is a demo account, so whatever. Whatever, man. So last line of defense is this half right here. Honestly, I like to be finished by 1 p.m. man. So now, because of whatever's happening, I'm just gonna babysit this thing for a while here. My God, is good. LLOD, last line of defense. Blue, and have it in that way. So now I'm in drawdown. So the other thing would be to just close, because I didn't see what I wanted to see. Okay, let me see if there's any drawings I need to get rid of. So this has been reversed. This is now an inverted. Not good. Not good, but if I was looking at this as a retracement, that was that OTE area down there. That 0.62 sweet spot. Damn, that name, Jesus. That important area. Which is a nice place to add some more trades, but man, because of the time, what this guy's doing. So now we are in another hour, so pretty much a whole other dynamic is now playing. We just open in the middle. They probably could come and take this low or come and take this high. So I think the best thing would be to close these trades. That would be a nice way to also make sure I'm taking care of my equity, because what I want to see is before the hour closes, I want to see my target met. So if that doesn't happen, then I think it's best to just call it quits. What do you think? Let me pull up my journals a little bit, just see the winners. Let me do it somewhere else. So this is the month of March, and let's look at the winners. They're all done by 12:55 done, 12:28 done, 12:51 done. This one I left running, was done at 3:17 a.m. But I was deep in profits though, so that's okay. Then it gapped down or whatever happened later. Okay, took me out, but then we still had a retracement and then it took me out, but that's okay. It was still a win. Let me see another one. This one done by 12:50. Where's the other winner? Done by 1. Oh, this one stayed. I entered at 1 p.m. Hey. A re-entry. So lost the first one, then the second one we entered at 1 p.m. Now I would not do that one. No trades after 1 p.m. So that one was for that day. We're not doing that no more. So at least we did offset that loss, because this was a 0.5 and whatever. Let's go look at another winner, done by 12:52 p.m. So clearly I can see my winners were done before 12:50. So this month ended with 4.67 with this strategy, just trading 1 hour a day. April, let's see the winners, what time we were done. Not so many winners, only closed the month with 2 hours. Oof, not bad, still a win, still a winning month, but this is not the best. Need a little bit more than that, a lot more than that. Oh, this one stayed to 5:14 p.m. But we were in profits by the time the market was closing. No, we were not. 1 p.m. and then it kept going up, so this one is fine, because before 1 p.m. we still could have closed in profits before 3 p.m. What time did that TP hit? Much later, like around 6. Where's the other winner? 12:20 done. This one 3 p.m. Why 3 p.m? At the close of the market? It gapped down. This was a huge gamble, man, because this could have also gone up. And then with these equal highs here, these trades I'm not gonna be taking them, because whenever you see such a thing, only within those 3 months, only one won that had these equal highs before I took my trade. Only this one won. The rest, the trade will come down then go to take those highs. So that's why it's good to journal, man, because you could easily stick, because you saw this one win, you keep taking more trades that lose, but your head is still fixated on the one that won, and you're failing to see the ones that are losing. So journaling is such a way to avoid such trades. So whenever I see this one, I might not be, or if I have to take it, just take a small risk than I normally would. So this one 12:54 done. Where's the other winner? 12:50 done. So most of the good trades we're finishing before. Oh, look at May. So this is what I'm back testing right now, and mostly still no trade, no winner in the month of May, but we'll get back to it. I will do a little bit more today, later probably, and I'll see how that goes. Honestly, I want to close this trade with a small loss. I'm not interested in this trade anymore. Whether it works or not, it's okay. So I'm out with a very, very small loss, $18. I was risking $50, so that's okay. And here I'm gonna just close with that. Whatever. So we're not gonna take that full risk, because I'm not seeing what I want to see. So this could easily work, because this 5 minute is a point of support and resistance, but looking at the time, it's now 1:11, and I don't want to stay here until 2 p.m. honestly to babysit this thing. And then we know so well when the market opens at 3, could be a whole different dynamic. I'm not interested, so I'm good. I think we had a really nice good trade today. It just didn't work out. So we saw a potential of 0.69, and then I need to mark where we came out, because I'm gonna be journaling that as well. So it was pretty much somewhere here on this candle, right? If I'm not wrong, I think I just closed somewhere here. I'm gonna have that in red, 2 pixel, and so then when I journal the drawdown, oh goodness, my brother from another mother, that will show we didn't take the full loss. So we took, what is this, 40 points instead of, instead of 94 points. So we've reduced, we only took like less than half of that risk, which is fine. So that's the last line of defense. I really don't want to find out what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna end this stream here, and then tomorrow is the last day of the week, and we'll see if we can get something substantial, until at least get one winner for the week. So still, building up this journal, which we will know which trades to take in the future and which ones not to. So we might get some more losing no trading days, We might miss out on some trades, but I think it's okay. And then maybe try to capitalize on such days. This was 22R. Jesus, 22. This one was 14 plus R. In the month of April, do we have this bangers potential? Not so much. This one was 18R. So it just kept going, and we only took 1.6, but that's because it was a gap down, so there's really nothing I could have done about those. This was 5.3. That's a nice return. Hit TP and then it just kept on going, which is something I've seen. If it just goes straight to your target, there's a high probability that it's gonna retrace a little bit and then keep going up. Anyway, I'm gonna end this stream here, so later I'll come back and keep back testing. I am at May 6th, so probably do like 10 more examples, at least 10 more days. Okay, so where are we? So May 6th, at least do 10 more. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Oh, okay, so try to catch up to where we are right now so I can journal all those trades, because I've not been journaling these trades here. The reason why is because I'm back testing the recent market movement. So yep, yep. Now I'll try to start on that video today. Yeah, I'll try just start working on it, just to explain this strategy nicely, and then we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll be done by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So this is US 30 didn't work out. This is US 11. Anyway guys, I'm done here. Tomorrow we'll come back and see what happened. For now I just quit because I don't want to find out if this wins or not. It just seems like a gamble to me. I mean, it's all gambling, but this is a way better gamble than holding. Anyway, Trader Mavera, and I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Also watch out, I might be doing, I will let me no promise, but I want to do a backtest session today. So maybe around 7 to 8 I'll come in and do a backtest session. Try to catch up to where we are, to the 20th or whatever. And I'm out. Cheers. God be with you all and God bless you. And thank you for the 9 of you that came on and the one who's currently watching. This is it. Until tomorrow, Trader Maria, and I'm out. Peace.